Good morning! Finally, nasa Pacific side na tayo. At ang port namin ngayon, Balboa. So ito yung entrada sa Pacific side, papasok doon sa Panama Canal. Pero unfortunately, or let's say fortunately, tapos na kami dyan sa Panama Canal. Dito lang kami sa Balboa. At after here, balik ulit sa Paita, Peru. Pasyal ko kayo mamaya sa approaches ng entrance ng Pacific side. Ciao! Yes po! Nasa Pacific side na po kami dito sa Balboa, Panama. Coming from Paita, Peru, it took us like 2 days and 10 hours lang po with our eco speed. Kasi nga, medyo maaga kaming nakalabas sa Paita, Peru. So, dumating kami ng madaling araw, 05:30, at bago kami nakapasok, pinaakyat muna namin ang Panama Canal Inspector. Although hindi naman kami tatawid or magta-transit sa Panama Canal, it is a requirement. So after ng inspector, sumapa na rin ang Balboa pilot. So eto po, papasok na po sa Balboa Port. Mandatory requirement po ang mga pa-transit sa Panama Canal na mag-angkla muna pagdating sa Pacific side or entrada ng Pacific side dito sa Balboa. Tatawagan nyo po ang Flamingo Signal Station 8 miles before the Seaboy, so they would give you the anchor position that is required. Diyan po sasampa ang Panama Canal Inspector. Balboa is the Pacific side port of the Panama Canal. Balboa was ranked the busiest container port in Latin America. The town of Balboa, founded by the United States during the construction of the Panama Canal, was named after Vasco Núñez de Balboa, the Spanish conquistador credited with discovering the Pacific Ocean. The name was suggested to the Panama Canal Zone authorities by the Peruvian ambassador to Panama. Prior to being drained, filled, and leveled by the United States Army Corps of Engineers, the hilly area north of Panama City was home to a few subsistence ranches and unused marshlands. Till 1979, when the canal zone as a solely U.S. territory was abolished under the terms of the Panama Canal Treaties, the town of Balboa was the administrative center of the canal zone and remained so until midday on December 31, 1999, by which time, according to the Torrijos-Carter Treaties, the Panama Canal and all its assets and territories were fully returned to the Panamanian government. Formerly a part of the canal zone, Balboa is now part of Panama City's township of Ancon. Since its incorporation into the Republic of Panama, part of Balboa has been developed to enhance the port capacity. Sightseeing highlights for anyone visiting Balboa today include the administration building, Mi Pueblito Afrontiliano, scenic overlook of Ancon Hill, from which a set of locks of the canal can be seen, Monument Homenaje de la Democracia, the Goethals Memorial, the Prado, 2 handicraft markets, 3 bed and breakfast hotels, and a country store and cafe near administration building. Do you know that Panama is the only place in the world where you can see the sunrise on the Pacific and set on the Atlantic? And Panama was the first country outside the United States in which Coca-Cola was sold. Panama was the first Latin American country to adopt the US currency as its own. First European city on the Pacific side of the Americas was built in Panama. The first Afro-descendant to be part of European royalty is Panamanian. And do you know that the Panama hat is actually from Ecuador? The Panama hat is a traditional brim straw hat of Ecuadorian origin. The myth that is from Panama is probably due to the fact that it was very popular amongst Americans that were crossing the isthmus to reach California during the gold rush. That and the fact that US President Theodore Roosevelt was photographed wearing one when he visited the construction site of the Panama Canal in 1904. Vasco Núñez de Balboa was the first European to see the Pacific Ocean from the Americas. He also helped to found the first successful European colony on the mainland of the Americas. Balboa was born in Spain in 1475. He left for America in 1500 and settled on the island of Hispaniola in the West Indies. Panama has more bird species than the entire continental USA. There are 986 recorded bird species in Panama, surpassing the United States, which has only 914 species. The lowest toll ever paid to transit the canal was just 36 cents. Imagine, sa ngayon, hundreds of thousands na po ang toll pag dadaan tayo sa Panama Canal. And the national bird of Panama is the harpy eagle. The harpy eagle is one of the largest eagles in the world. It has a body length between 3 to 3.5 feet, a wingspan of 6.5 feet, and weight between 9 and 20 pounds. So yun lang po. Hope you enjoyed my fun facts for Balboa, Panama. Ciao!